and welcome back to part 3 of my rebuild series. Well, it started off as a rebuild series, but I ran into that problem. Well, you know what? I wasn't going to give up that easily because I really need another engine for the track. So I have completed my engine off camera. It is complete. I don't know if it will run or not. We'll see in a couple, about an hour while I put the finishing touches on it. But yeah, so I got a tip from a racer on how to get it out, and I followed his steps, and I managed to get it out. Basically, all I did was just put like a cut into the top of the bolt. But what I had to do was from the bottom end, if you saw in the other video, I had to notch the bottom end of it because not enough was exposed at the top for me to put that notch to put a flathead screwdriver in there. So what I had to do was, on the other side, I made a notch and I just pressed down with a flathead screwdriver, and I was able to make the bolt stick up about 2 to 3 millimeters, which was just enough for me to get it out of there. And that's it. I got it out, and I put the engine back together quickly, and here it is. I'll fire it up in a minute, and we'll see what happens. I just wanted to show you off a new part I got here. This is the Axis RC peg legs pull start pegs. I think this is a new product. I'll show you here. This is a great idea, and as soon as I saw these, I had to get them because this, I don't know, I imagine this is for removing a pull start quickly without removing the engine, which is a brilliant idea because when you need to remove a pull start, this is an awesome thing to have because you don't have to pull the engine. So we'll see how they work. I'm going to put them on now, and I'll show you how they work. Alright, so I tried installing these, what are these things called? The label here. These are called the peg legs pull start pegs. I tried installing these onto the Turtle Racing V2 pull start, but they don't fit properly. As with all RC upgrade parts and stuff like that, you always got to do some type of modifications for it to work. And the problem here is I left these are already bolted on with the stock bolts, but the problem is that there's just too much material along here. It's just going in on an angle, so you cannot properly tighten one of these down. But this is easily fixed by just grinding down just this channel here that goes along here, because you can see here, I don't know if you can see it on the video here, but it's just rubbing right against there, and it won't go in all the way. So and it's going in kind of like on an angle. I don't know how to describe it to you. Not really on an angle, but it's just rubbing against there, and it's really hard to turn because it not enough clearance. So that's easily fixed with just a little bit of grinding, and I'll probably use these for now on my Zenoa G290, and that's too bad. I like things to work right away, but these things are always like this with upgrade parts. Making stuff work together, you always got to do some sort of modification. Alright, I'm going to go install this into my Losi and see what happens if it'll start up. Alright, the engine is in, and I've already started it up, and seems to be running pretty good. I'm going to continue breaking in that new piston and piston ring. Only problem I've seen so far is running a little hot. I'm not sure what's going on with that. The only thing I've adjusted is the low speed needle, just to stop it from running too rich in the low end, because it would just load up on the low end, so I had to lean it out a bit. Other than that, it seems to be running pretty good. It still has a fair amount of power, and I just noticed that I had to adjust the throttle linkage a bit because at full out it wasn't really, the carb wasn't really going all out. I noticed that I must have put on the linkage on differently, so I thought it was running pretty good at top speed, but from what I saw, it looks like it has still more to go. So I'm taking it easy for now with going all out, because it is a new piston and piston ring. Just letting it seat in before I start going crazy with it. I'll start it up now and see what it sounds like.
you can see, runs pretty good, but trying to drive the Losi with one hand ain't gonna work. So. But it seems to be running pretty good. Another successful engine rebuild, I guess. I'm hoping. If not, I got my G290 as a spare. Alright, that's it for the rebuild series. I'll see you guys at the track. Take care.